How long can humans hold their breath? Hi, welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, have you ever held your breath before? Do you know what it means to hold your breath? It's when you take a breath and then hold it in and then let it out. You can't do it for very long, can you? That's because your body always needs fresh oxygen. Have you ever noticed that you can control your breathing, but if you stop thinking about breathing, your body just does it for you? Isn't that cool? That's because breathing is controlled in two ways. Part of your brain called the brainstem keeps track of things like oxygen and carbon dioxide in your blood and makes sure you keep breathing without having to think about it at all. But you can still take control using other parts of your brain so that you can do things like take a really deep breath or hold your breath underwater. Now, it's really not a good idea to try and hold your breath for a really long time, but eventually your brainstem sends such strong signals that you need to breathe that you won't be able to hold your breath much longer. Your body just basically makes you breathe. Oh. But have you ever wondered, how long can a human hold their breath? What's the world record? Let's find out today. Most people can hold their breath for 30 seconds to a minute. And I wouldn't try it yourself. It's really not good for you. Your body was designed to breathe. That uncomfortable feeling you get when you hold your breath is because your body is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's letting you know, hey, you need to breathe. See, your body is always using oxygen to make energy inside your cells. At the same time, it's always making carbon dioxide too. That's the gas waste that it needs to get rid of. You breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide over and over every single day. And most of the time, you never even think about it. But you're thinking about breathing right now, aren't you? So you're thinking about controlling it, aren't you? But if you stop thinking about it, your brainstem takes over again. When you hold your breath, the amount of oxygen in your body slowly goes down, and the amount of carbon dioxide goes up. And that rising carbon dioxide is what is really grabbing your attention. That's the I need to breathe right now feeling. Your brainstem is constantly monitoring what's happening in your blood. The brainstem is the part of your brain that sits at the base, right where your brain connects to your spinal cord, and its job is to control the things your body does automatically. Can you think of some things your body does automatically? Breathing, sleeping, your heart rate. Yeah, there's lots of things your body does automatically. As carbon dioxide rises, your brainstem sends stronger and stronger signals to breathe. At first, it's like, okay, this isn't too bad, but then it starts becoming harder and harder to ignore, and eventually, you just have to breathe. Even though you can control your breathing for a while, your body is built to protect you. That's why holding your breath gets harder and harder the longer you try. Now, there are things that can change how long you can hold your breath. If you're very calm and don't move, your body uses oxygen more slowly. That's why it feels much harder to hold your breath while you're swimming fast. But did you know that there are some people who actually train for this? Yep, there are people who practice staying calm and relaxing their bodies so they don't use as much oxygen when they're underwater. These people are called free divers. A free diver is a person who dives underwater while holding their breath without using breathing equipment like scuba tanks. You know, most of the time when you see videos of people deep under the water, they have those big tanks on their back and they've got that thing on their mouth that's helping them breathe. Free divers don't use those. They just hold their breath and stay under for as long as they can. And that brings us to the world record. The longest recorded breath hold is just over 29 minutes. What? Now, this was done under very controlled conditions with a lot of preparation. Do not try this at home. See, if someone tries to hold their breath for too long, they could pass out. Above water, your body will usually start breathing again once you're no longer holding it, but in water, that can be very dangerous. That's why it's never a good idea to try to push your limits with breath holding, especially in a pool. But still, it's pretty cool to think about how long humans are capable of holding our breath. I mean, wow, 29 minutes? Can you imagine? That'd be like if you listened to, 3 episodes of this show without breathing. So for most people, the length of time you can hold your breath is less than a minute before things get very uncomfortable. And for trained people, several minutes. And I guess if you really train and become the best in the world, you can apparently do it for nearly half an hour. That's wild. But the most amazing part is this. Your body is always working to keep you safe. Even when you're not thinking about breathing, your brain and body are working together every second to make sure you get the oxygen you need and get rid of the carbon dioxide you don't need. Okay, let's have a quick quiz. What gas builds up when you hold your breath? That is carbon dioxide. And what part of your brain helps control breathing automatically? That's the brain stem. And if you are very calm and still, do you usually use oxygen faster or slower? Slower. Let's play true or false. True or false? Your body only breathes when you remember to do it. That is false. Your brainstem helps control breathing automatically. True or false? A person who dives underwater while holding their breath without using breathing equipment like scuba tanks is called a free diver. Yep, that's true. Would you rather sit completely still for 1 minute or run as fast as you can for 10 minutes? Now, you know what? I think it would actually be more difficult to sit completely still for 1 minute than it would be to run for 10 minutes. It's hard to be still, isn't it? Your body just wants to move. So I think I would rather try to sit completely still for 1 minute. I could use the practice. All right, let's play a few rounds of What Am I? What am I? I am a gas your body needs to stay alive. Your lungs bring me in when you breathe. Your blood carries me around your body. What am I? I am oxygen. Okay, here's another one. What am I? I build up when you hold your breath. Your body gets rid of me when you breathe out. And too much of me helps trigger the urge to breathe. What am I? I am carbon dioxide. Okay, one more. What am I? I am a part of your brain. I help control breathing even when you're asleep. I help keep important body functions going automatically. What am I? I am the brainstem. I bet you didn't know there was so much happening when you hold your breath. And it's all monitored by the brainstem. I just think it's so cool that I can control my breathing until I stop thinking about it, and then my brainstem takes over for me. The body is doing incredible work every second, even when we don't notice it. Amazing. What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out, so until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And we've got a few birthdays today. Today is Mason's birthday. Mason is from California, and Mason is turning 7. Happy birthday, Mason. Tate is from North Carolina, and Tate is turning 6. Happy birthday, Tate. Taylor is from Alabama, and Taylor is turning 8. Happy birthday, Taylor. Jima is from Lagos, Nigeria, and Jima is turning 5. Happy birthday, Jima. Ian is from Texas, and Ian is turning 4. Happy birthday, Ian. Gideon is from Kansas, and Gideon is turning 9. Happy birthday, Gideon. And LJ is from Pennsylvania, and LJ is turning 5. Happy birthday, LJ. To all the grown-ups listening, if your curious kid wants their birthday mentioned on the show, please visit supportcuriouskids.com and join the Curious Kids Club. That's supportcuriouskids.com. See you tomorrow.